In this section, let's move on and talk about something known as Windows Explorer. If you use previous edition of Windows, Windows Explorer works a little bit differently in Windows XP. If you are new to Windows and this is the first operating system that you have used, this is a really important thing for you to learn because it really affects the way you work in Windows XP. Now if I click on the Start menu and go to All Programs and come up to something known as Accessories, down here at the bottom is Windows Explorer. You'll probably say that I've seen this before because when I click on my computer, the window which opens up is very familiar to the Explorer window. This says whenever you open a window in Windows XP, you are in Windows Explorer. Why it's listed under Accessories, I don't know. What Windows Explorer did when we opened it was open my documents in folder view. In Windows XP, there are two main views called folder view and task view. This right now is folder view. You can see on the right hand side some folder icons, but more important is the hierarchical tree of the entire computer to the left. This starts from the desktop, and notice when I move my mouse cursor over it, it acts like a hyperlink. And when I click on it, XP shows me all the icons of the applications on my desktop, including my documents, my computer, my network places, recycle bin, and Internet Explorer. Let me just click on this minus sign, and here we are. So you see how it sort of works like a tree structure and a tree way of looking at things. What you can do is by clicking on these plus signs at the sides, you can drill through the applications. By clicking on the My Documents folder plus sign, you can see that it has two folders, the My Music and My Picture folders, along with a few others. One important thing to note here is on the right. I am still seeing the applications which are on the desktop. This is as the desktop is still highlighted. If I wanted to find out what is within my music folder, I would click on it here, and I would find out that I have a shortcut to sample music. Using the same methodology, we can see what's inside my pictures folder. Inside, we have a shortcut to sample pictures. If I click on the minus sign on the left, it will close that, and if I click on the plus sign, it will expand again. The thing to be noted is that folders appear in the hierarchical tree, but shortcuts don't, as the shortcut to my pictures did not. That's the tip of the day, by the way. Here, let's close that and go to my computer. Now, this is a little bit nutty. As there are loads of options here, including the hard drives, users' documents, program files, and even the control panel. If we open my computer, we can use the same folders except the control panel, but that can be found here to the left. If we keep on clicking the plus signs, the list keeps on getting longer. So if you want to see all of them, you can enlarge the window by hovering the mouse over the edge of the window until the double arrow appears. When it does, you can drag the mouse to enlarge the window. I personally find this view very helpful, but something that gets a bit confusing. Now we will go through task view and folder view. If we click on the depressed folder button at the top of the window, we will enter the task view. On the left here, we have a series of options, including Windows Update, Help and Support, and other control panel options, etc. Everything I'm doing, we'll now go back to my Documents folder. As you can see, everything is very task-based. I can use the back button to move. The tasks on the left are always related to the folder. For example, if we go to My Music folder, you can see a couple of specific music tasks on the left, like Play All and Shop for Music Online. The double arrows on the left allow you to expand or hide the various options, like that. Now you'll find that as you use the operating system more and more, you will prefer one view over the other. But the important thing to remember is which view is more appropriate to the objective. Now I will show you a quick way to get into a folder or task view. Right click on My Documents and press Open. We can also, as you saw earlier, press Explore, which took us in folder view. As we progress through the course, we will be using Windows Explorer more and more, but for now, that is enough.